nigga did it how I always wanted to do it, and I'll never be able to do it like that.
Welcome, Corey Kenshin voice. Welcome to the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, your boy, your man's, the champ, Joe Freeland, aka I am the champ, aka I am the one screaming, aka I am him. Bow to me, acknowledge me if you will. I got my brother next to me. I got the big guy next to me, bro. The big guy in charge. It's gonna be a tag team type event. Pause. I feel like I should say that because I saw Mason brother and Cameron saying pause a lot when they were saying stuff. So I feel like I should go ahead and say pause as well. So for me, I will say pause. All right. To my brother, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to get your hands together for Mr. Old Man Logan, the GOAT, the Lost Oos, the one they acknowledge. Old Man Logan, say what's up, man.
Hey, man, you cannot pay for a better intro than that. Thank you. Greetings and salutations, everybody.
Hey, man, I try, bro. You know, I try to get you right with the, with the intros and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Get you all together.
I see you, man. You're doing work out here, man. You're doing work, brother. Appreciate you. I just want to let you know I see it.
I'm trying to get some stuff together, you know what I'm saying? Get some things arranged. First off, big shout out to everybody out there at TikTok land giving us 900 followers, bro. We appreciate it more than ever. We really appreciate you guys, like, really messing with us, bro. It's a big deal. We really fucks with it. Yo, in the background, got TikTok out there. Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Search us, find us, follow us quickly as you can, as fast as you can, as much as you can. We would love to have you guys be part of the community. All we do is do random shit and possibly start doing lives where we start playing WWE 2K23. And just figuring out how we're going to do this shit from now on, because it's just too much of a platform not to use. And to the U.S. Congress, stop asking people stupid questions about how to use TikTok if you don't know how to use it. If you're old, just say you're old. Did you hear some of these questions?
In terms of how to use TikTok?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. I just, it's funny to me, and I kind of likened it to the whole weed thing. Like, weed was illegal for eons until they figured out how they could, make some money off of it. So I'm kind of putting this in the same bag as this. It's kind of like, we ain't eating off of TikTok, man. So we need to get some of this money, you know what I mean? Especially by this being controlled by somebody in a whole nother country. So, I know they've had, Mark Zuckerberg up there, and they've questioned him about Facebook and Instagram. So I think they're really just trying to see how they can, how Tony Baker said, man, let me dabble in that social media. You know what I'm saying? So, but what's some of the questions that they're asking in regards to that?
Does TikTok connect to Wi-Fi? And I'm not even joking. Like, that's a legit question. What? A legit question. Does TikTok connect to Wi-Fi? Another question was, are you aware that TikTok is responsible for the deaths of family members? Which, to that I retort, if you know the saying about guns don't kill people. Stupid people with guns kill people. So, yeah, man, it's a bunch of stupid negativity going on right now. So I'm not even trying to be able to say, like, yo, like, it's not even worth, like, them actually defunding TikTok and wanting to know, like, this. Like, no, TikTok has never been like immediately like hacked. I think Snapchat and Facebook have, because I got my check. Go get yours. Mm-hmm. So like it doesn't make any sense, bro. I'm not a fan. I'm not okay with people cornering this Chinese man in the corner and making him answer questions about TikTok. They don't even understand the purpose of the app. He made their careers off TikTok.
They are. One thing, and this will be the only little bit of controversy I'll bring to it in terms of this potential topic, because I don't know how truthful it is, but I did hear that TikTok overseas isn't presented in the same fashion that it's presented here. No. And what I mean by that is that, okay, we here in the States, it's by and large used, majority by social influencers, and they doing the latest dances and skits and such. The people that basically were doing it on Instagram, they moved it over to TikTok. A lot of artists are premiering songs on there. Songs are being sold on TikTok, and they said across the seas that TikTok, where the algorithms here, it just kind of perpetuates that kind of stuff and not necessarily factual, like educational type of stuff. Across the pond, they said it does, and it presents a lot more of that kind of content versus the social media dance craze stuff that we get over here.
Yeah, I think we get a lot. I think they said when you search Paris on TikTok, there's like a bunch of pictures of videos of riots, fires, all type of stuff, whatever. That just shows what it is right now. With that, I say, do you blame TikTok or do you blame COVID? Because COVID was part of the reasons why, like, a lot of things socially right now people are unable to do, because we as people have been isolated for like a year and a half, and we developed something with our thumbs where now we just type up some random stuff and not expect any consequences from it at that point. So them being in fear of an app is one thing, but them not being able to read, to not read the room where there was like people of Congress who were of older age, who were seniors, who were just up in age. It was hard to really watch that and digest it and be like, you guys are in this for the right reasons. No, they're not. They don't make any money off of it, so therefore they have to get rid of it. They don't monetize off of it unless you like if you're a creator, you're verified, and you have the ads and the backing to do it. You can make revenue from TikTok.
Yeah, it's lucrative for you.
Right, but if you're not, like if you're some like the guy that's there now, that's a congressperson. He's actually on TikTok on U.S. Congress for the most part, and he was like, this is nothing more than us trying to monetize and get our piece of supply of TikTok, to be honest with you. He's like, that's all it really is. He's like, there's no. Yeah, they were just like, he's not even, and they wouldn't even let him in the room to ask like basic questions, like how safe is TikTok servers? Who monitors TikTok servers? How do we know that there won't be a hacking or anything of that nature for the most? And those were like legit questions he wanted to ask, but they wouldn't let him in the room. So they had somebody in there asking questions like, are you aware that TikTok has caused deaths in many families? Does TikTok connect to Wi-Fi? How often do you have to log into TikTok to get access to TikTok? Like shit like that.
Yeah. And is it, like tracking your, activity, even if you ask it not to, that kind of thing. And in Newsflash, they do that with all these apps. Like, did you watch the Uber limited series that was on Showtime?
Yep.
And that was a big thing on there. And they basically admitted, hey, yeah, we were. Like, we told y'all we wasn't, but we were.
Because at some point we got to be able to figure out where you are. And it's a phone. And you really can't sue us for doing that. Like, we can't really get into a lot of trouble for that. Like, you can't really, like, what are you going to do? Like, just not take an Uber? Okay.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, man, let's get some real shit. Some real important shit, ladies and gentlemen. Wrestle freaking Mania! Thank you. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. WrestleMania is around the corner, Big Oos. Big Oos.
Yes, sir.
WrestleMania is around the corner now. It's just me and you, bro. We're going to do a couple things. One, we're going to say about something that might steal the show. Two, we're going to give people the results of what we think is going to happen. Three, we're going to put out hot takes as we go through night one, night two. Now, this is going to be a long, elongated process. I understand that. I get that. But let's try to make this as most pleasurable and as fun as possible. Pause. Now, night one. Night one. I'm now going on Bleacher Report here. Shout out to Bleacher Report. Please sponsor the best podcast. Night one. Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio. I want to say that I'm disappointed in the way that this is set up, but that's okay. That's all right.
No, why are you upset about how it's been presented so far?
Because I feel like this is the Randy Orton Triple H scenario all over again, where they have this big ass brawl and this epic battle. and it turns into being a wrestling match. Like, it's a wrestling match, not a no disqualification match or falls count anywhere match. And I get why you can't do falls count anywhere in SoFi Stadium. It's a lot. I get it. But no DQ? Come on.
Yeah.
If anything, like I thought Monday Night Raw, he was gonna be like, all right, Dad, you wanna hit me? You wanna break the rules? Fine. Let's have a no DQ match. I was about to be like, all right, fine. I think Rey Mysterio wins. I think it's probably 20 to 25 minutes of just emotion outpouring. I think that's about it.
You're giving it a lot of time saying 20 to 25 minutes.
It's night one. So
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. Because we didn't get the stipulation like you pointed out with this particular match, especially how the build has been a nice little slow build, I don't think this is going to be the only match. I do think this is going to build up to a retirement match, loser leaves type of deal. And maybe that's why we didn't get a stipulation out the door.
Okay.
I do feel and agree with you that Ray will win this match. But I do think this is going to be somewhat of a, not a drawn-out feud, but maybe we'll see this over the next couple of pay-per-views. Maybe Backlash, WrestleMania Backlash. It'll even turn into a wrestler leaves WWE kind of thing. It could happen that soon. Or maybe the pay-per-view after that. But I don't think they're going to draw it out super duper long. But it does need to have some sort of stipulation on it where it has a definitive end and it feels like a definitive end. I don't know if Rey Mysterio is planning on retiring, but, retiring and then, going into the Hall of Fame and then continuing to wrestle, I don't know how that takes place. You know what I mean? In terms of full time, because Ray's in great shape. It doesn't look like he's, in bad shape or anything like that. So he's, as Mark Henry said, got a lot in the tank left still, apparently. So if he does want to retire, it's of his own merit. But that is kind of where I foresee this feud going.
I'm gonna go with Ray because it's not even in the Hall of Fame, so he's in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't think we need Rey Mysterio anymore. Like, I don't think we need him for. I thought Ray should have been going after the Seth Rollins thing. Like, after that one, I was like, okay, you lost tonight, Ray. You should be done with wrestling. But it is what it is. I think the Dom experience. I honestly, if I were them, I would rather them do it at the Showcase of the Immortals. I don't want to wait till SummerSlam to see Rey Mysterio retire. I don't. And plus, I think Dom needs to go to NXT because I think Dom needs a little more spice because the character is good. We see a little more spice.
This variation, I totally agree.
Yeah. It's just a little more. You know what I mean? Like you got that. Like you got the Eddie mullet. You got nice size.
Mm-hmm.
You got a good move set, just a little more.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was with Rey Mysterio, Los Mysterios, and they were going. Oh, they were dope. You know what I'm saying? Like he was going. Like he was. You can tell, like when he's not around his dad, she that lack because that snapping it. Like Ray still got that snap. Like Ray still got that. When I hit these ropes, it's going. Like he still got that, but
yeah.
Dom he be lacking it. Like he moves slower, he's more like sloth like whatever. But he's not a power guy.
Mm-hmm.
He still does like the high flying stuff, but he don't like it's hard hitting. Like most heels try to do like more hard hitting stuff. Well, like Eddie, for example, when he was a heel, he would do like more snap, but he'd be more hard hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So. I just think he needs to go to NXT. That's just my
opinion. And if he doesn't go to NXT per se, maybe yet again we could probably see the cruiserweight title reemerge. And especially if they keep the heavyweight championship unified, and that cruiserweight title can, it could be defended. It could be presented on all three brands. It doesn't necessarily, have to be a SmackDown only, Raw only, NXT only thing. I think it could live because it's so many guys, and that's the problem, I guess, with eliminating one title and having just one main heavyweight title. Because it's like, all right, what do we do with the rest of the guys? But this is where you can kind of thrive and put, maybe add that third championship that's needed to kind of, flesh out TV, where you could have a Ricochet, you can have Legado del Fantasma, you can have Dominic, you can have Wesley down there in NXT, you can have, anybody for that matter that's, of a cruiserweight, ability. Hell, if we had maybe, I don't know if there's anybody on the roster now that can kind of fit that Samoa Joe mold, where Samoa Joe had that run with the X Division title in the TNA. But if there's a guy willing to kind of, play along in that division, and maybe that's the way you go with it. If you don't necessarily call it a cruiserweight championship, you go with an X Division title style thing where it's basically cruiserweight, but you can get some heavier set guys in there as well.
Bro, WCW did it right when they were just like cruiserweights, and all of a sudden cruiserweights with like the mid carders and cruiserweights with the heavyweights, and then all of a sudden, that's how Rey Mysterio was built. Like he had great matches with like the cruiserweights, but like when he started doing like face of middleweight, like the mid card contenders and all that other stuff, that shit got epic. You know what I'm saying? He almost beat Kevin Nash one time. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I mean, like it got good, it got hot. Yeah, so I mean, if they do it in that direction, please don't make the cruiserweight title purple.
That was trash. I hated the purple belt when they brought it back and it was black and it had just like the hint of like purple rivets or whatever. That was fine. I would have liked to have seen maybe it presented with black with gold, trim or whatever.
Exactly.
Just to get a title some like legitimacy. Like who's taking a purple title serious? Nobody.
You got to go back to the classic titles with the eagle on it, bro. Like those titles. Like that black Intercontinental title was still good. So was the white one. The old TV title from WCW, perfection. Yeah. Hell, I like. You know what I like? I like AEW's tag team titles because they're not gaudy. I hate the championship.
They got that classic tag team feel to it. My favorite tag team belt of all time was that old school WWE tag team belt. It was kind of had some size to it, but it was out. It might even been bigger than the actual heavyweight championship belt. But I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's one of those things. Even the WCW, excuse me, they United States belt. That was always one of my favorite belts too. Yeah. So they got some, and then we've been seeing on the internet. There's a old schoolish type of belt styled after one Mr. Rhodes. And it kind of goes completely against what we've been saying since last episode, but
here's my thing. I still don't think it's. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. All right. Men's WrestleMania showcase match. It'll be Braun Strowman and Ricochet versus Street Profits, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders. I see no point to this match whatsoever, but to see who's going to face Sami Zayn and them next. And I don't even care to know. Like it makes me no difference. It makes me no never mind at this point. Because what do we get from this match? Like, what are we learning here? What are we doing?
What's the teams in it again?
Ricochet and Braun Strowman, Street Profits. I think it's Chad Gable and Alpha Academy. I think and Viking Raiders.
Okay, so I do like that they're making sure some talents that deserve to be on the WrestleMania stage are on the WrestleMania stage. So I'll give them kudos for that. But I am with you in saying, okay, this is something that definitely could have just been on night after WrestleMania, or maybe the Friday before WrestleMania. It's not something of dire restraint to take place on WrestleMania, but nonetheless, kudos to them for making sure they're putting as much talent on display as possible.
Absolutely.
And Street Profits, Montez has done great. He had a great showing in a solo effort. In what was that, Elimination Chamber?
Yeah.
Them, unless they're gonna turn heel, I only people I can really see, especially if Sammy and KO winning this showcase, is the Viking Raiders, because they're the only legit full on heels.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can turn Braun and Ricochet heel. That'd be kind of interesting.
That would be.
But I don't really have a dog in that race per se. The Street Profits have touched, both Raw and SmackDown tag team goals. So I would like to see them get a better run, but unfortunately, I don't see it happening right now.
I'm gonna say something that's fucked up, and I'm sorry. I don't consider the Street Profits title run a real title run.
I know where you're going with that, and to an extent, I do agree, because the titles were just they were props. We got robbed of a match too. Why didn't we have the Street Profits versus New Day?
We didn't get that because at the time there was so much going on with COVID that when we finally got wrestling back, that we forgot all about Street Profits. And that's no shade. That's just real shit. We forgot about New Day too. Like if we think about it, before COVID, Kofi was an initial part of. Hold on one second. I know this ain't who I think it is. I know this ain't who I think it is. Hold on one second. Hold on, we got some family ties we got to handle one second. Hold on one second.
Ooh. Ooh. The wolf is back.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know how long we got him, but let me give him
The wolf
his
is
intro.
back.
Let me give him his intro. Ladies and gentlemen,
Stop it.
the man that has beaten the Illinois Circuit Court of Child Support several times, the man who is personally responsible for a bunch of random hot takes from Hot Take Wrestling. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. No Chill with Phil, the voice of all heels wrestling, ladies and gentlemen. Please show your love. Put your hands together for No Chill with Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on, y'all? Yo, see, look, man, look. Hey, is the wolf pack in the building? Yes, the fuck it is. But don't worry about me cussing in front of this baby. He don't speak full English yet, so it's cool. So it's all right. I don't need nobody getting in their feels. I don't need nobody getting upset.
Okay.
We good. We good. You saying hi, baby?
Hi, baby.
You want to say hi?
Hi, nephew. Hi, man. Yeah, man. Hey, man. Always love a No Chill with Phil House on, bro. It's always beautiful to see you. Love to see you. Back to what I was saying. That title run don't count. I don't care what nobody say that title run don't count. That title run means nothing. It was during COVID. No one cares. Looking at you. Yep, no one cares. Nope. We don't care about that title run. Don't count. Doesn't count, bro. It doesn't.
That title run is the equivalent. You remember when Rocky V?
Yeah, like what was that?
It was won the championship, and they was like, "Oh, that championship doesn't count. He didn't win it from Rocky." That's kind of how I view that, man. I had so much hope for the Street Profits initially, and I think they got robbed of it because they called them up so quick when they were down there in NXT.
Okay, all right, let's unpack that. Let's unpack that real quick, and then we'll move on to the next one.
Okay.
All right, so they got moved up above Undisputed Era. And I think at the time, who else was there?
Wasn't because I think they were still champions down there too. Dash and
FTR.
FTR, they were still there.
They're still there. So this
AOC was still down there, I think.
Yeah, but that's my thing. Like, they moved them up, like, and they did that with who else they did that with? You know who else they did that with? Enzo and Cass.
Yep.
Here's my problem, and I'm not. Yeah, and I'm not ashamed to admit this. I think Enzo and Cass was premature, but I still miss them because they need that big title, that title will change everything. They should never turn heel. They should never did anything in trajectory of heel nature, anything of that nature, whatever, because that would make things a lot easier for them. Number one, Enzo is just working out. Like, he's not even wrestling. He just working out. Cass and turning to W. Morrissey, and he's getting better and better. Slowly but surely. You know what I mean? So it's like, bro, I don't know. I feel like WWE really dropped the ball creatively when Vince was like, all right, I'm going to take over, then we're going to, make them split up. That's what we should do. No.
Not because I can see the appeal, like, as to why he would want that on the main rosters. Like, those guys, they were the ones that, if you had to, I won't say out of everybody, because like you said, Undisputed Era was down there. Like, if it was up to, I'm putting Undisputed Era up there before I put the Street Profits. But it wasn't, it was a move I wasn't mad at, because it's like, all right, if y'all utilize these guys, and you remember when we very first started talking about them coming up there, and I was like, yo, like, if they use them kind of like Harlem Heat, and that's still truthfully what I'm holding out on before they split them up. I hope they get them like white hot, like Harlem Heat level. And I don't know how you actually can do that right now with them, but I want them to kind of have that validity in that, that championship run where it was kind of like, all right, Harlem Heat, you knew what Booker was bringing, you knew what Stevie was bringing, and you knew when whoever they could go against the outsiders. You know what I mean? Whoever in WCW, when they was going for them tag team titles, it was going to be just as good as the main event. Damn if it wasn't better. So
it was necessary. Like it was vastly necessary to have them, and the fact that they were not utilized to be in a space to like actually be the tag team they originally were supposed to be. Like, they were supposed to be heels out the gate, but they had so much swag that people were like, we can't boo them. Can't boo. And what kills me about this is that now you have a Shawn and Marty situation all over again, where you got to break them up eventually. And the longer you drag it out, the more people are gonna be like, oh, well, that should have happened like 3 months ago, or whatever. So, like that to me just kills their whole vibe. And it just, I don't like it. I don't think their title run is a real good title run. I don't think their title run is a legit title run. I don't legitimize the title, because it was during COVID, but I feel like Mr. Kennedy McMahon screwed them royally. No lube. But it is what it is, bro. I'm moving past it, bro. I'm moving past it.
Yeah.
So,
oh, but did you make you a pick for that night, for that match, rather, the showcase?
It's got to be Viking. It's got to be Viking Raiders, because Sammy and what's his name? Sammy and KO.
Motherfucker. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I have been watching. Give me a minute, boys.
I think we was PG until the 30 minutes.
PG? What about PG?
What'd you say?
I think it was PG until about the 30-minute mark.
Yeah. Let me get real.
Keffa! Keffa! Eva! We have come from the mountains to see that Hot has been on top of the podcast game. Eva! And in the midst of little babies trying to go to sleep, it is spring break. And No Chill with Phil has been released. Let me relax. Let me calm down. Y'all looking at me like I'm crazy as hell. Stop it.
You've been holding that in for a minute.
That was some unreleased frustration. Okay, that was from his soul. That was
man, wasn't it?
Stop it. Y'all doing too much. Y'all being petty as fuck. Stop it.
I think you're doing your Halloween costume, sir.
What's going on? Hot Take, man. It's been a motherfucking minute, man. I miss y'all, man. My brothers, my dogs, my bros, my peoples, my family, man. I miss y'all. I love y'all. I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all know I'm forever down with the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, for those of you who do not know who the fuck I am the one and only child support slayer, No Chill with Phil, can't knock it, the great one, the man, the myth, the legend, the man with the 17-inch penis, and that is with the duck butter on top. Yes, that is. Uncircumcised.
Hey.
What?
Big Carl.
Hey.
No.
Hey.
Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said. Wait a minute.
Yes, I know what I said. Yes. I don't use condoms because I can tie a knot in my foreskin. That's what the fuck we do over here.
Oh, man.
That's what's hot in the street.
Gotta use this button. You gotta use that. Gotta use it.
That's what's hot in the street.
Oh my God.
Do you know how much money I've saved in not buying condoms because I could just tie a knot in my shit?
Wait a minute.
It's cool.
Wait a minute. Wait, first of all, you're not going to speed past that like you didn't just say what you just
Bro,
said.
hot take, get on StreamYard, get new buttons and shit. Now y'all want to play me out. That's cool. That's cool. Make some more fucking noise for Hot Take, man. Follow us on any and all social media platforms. Yo, I just started the Hot Take OnlyFans page, ladies. If you are looking to subscribe to the Hot Take OnlyFans, cut the sound effects off and shit, bro. Stop it. Cut the sound effects off. If you trying to follow the Hot Take OnlyFans page at 99 cents a month, that's all it costs. 99 cents for you to subscribe to see this delicious dad bod right here. From the chest pubes down to the ball throat. That's what we doing. That's what's hot in the streets over here. Your boy No Chill with Phil, with Joe Freeline, Old Man Logan, man, King in the Black Robe, Ill Will, Kenny G, the real Kenny G. Yo, we out in these streets, man. What's up? What's poppin'? What's cracking? What's good?
I don't even know how we talk about WrestleMania after we just had an OnlyFans post for $1. Like we're only worth $1. It's fabulous.
Bro, do you know how much the No Chill with Phil only? Bro, okay, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. I'm promoting Hot Take. I didn't want to promote the No Chill with Phil OnlyFans. Do you know how much money my No Chill with Phil OnlyFans is 50 cents a month? Do you know how much? Do y'all understand how much my OnlyFans page been popping?
I just want to talk about WrestleMania, Phil. That's all.
All right, fine. Then talk about the shit. Fine, talk about it. What's up?
I don't even know where we left off.
What's up?
WrestleMania showcase. We were.
I ain't been online with you motherfuckers in 5 whole months. I got a whole lot of shit to talk about. Let's get it. God damn it. What the fuck is up? What is up? Are we talking about Roman losing to Cody?
No, we ain't got to that yet.
Yes, that's going to happen. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Are we talking about how Bray Wyatt is going to be let go by the summer, if not end of year? Yes, we are. We're gonna talk about that.
Why do you keep? I have claps. Why are you clapping?
Because I'm hyped. Goddammit! Hey,
you can tell me to cue the clap.
I ain't telling you shit. I'm gonna clap for myself. Because 9 times out of 10, I'm the only one standing on this shit by my goddamn self, and I'm gonna drink by myself, smoke by myself, talk my shit by my goddamn self. So we out here. Y'all want to unleash me? They gave me probation. They gave No Chill with Phil probation.
We didn't get no one did that to you.
No, the law. The officers of the goddamn law gave me probation and said I could get on the internet from 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Y'all done fucked up. Let's talk this shit.
Wait, hold on. Wait, okay.
We're not going into that. No, we're not going into that.
I'm about to say that's a lot to give us, and not okay. All right, let's move on. What's the next match?
Next match.
Welcome back, No Chill with Phil, ladies and gentlemen.
Wolfpack.
One of the best, and most necessary members of Hot Take Wrestling. We couldn't do a lot of show without it. We appreciate you.
No, that ain't true.
Well, that's how we feel. We love it.
Nope. We like Voltron. We like motherfucking Power Rangers, nigga. One Zord ain't no more important than the other Zord. You need all 5 Zords to come together to make the Megazord. You need the Dragon Zord to come together with the Megazord to make the Ultra Zord. You need the Red Ranger as much as you need the Pink Ranger, nigga. We out here. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. I ain't took my meds in months, but I know one motherfucking thing. Sometimes you, sometimes me, always us. That's what the fuck I know.
My boy.
And that's gay.
My boy. I love it. Let's go to this next match, man. Miss you, boy.
What's the next match? The
next match is the Women's WrestleMania Showcase with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez and Natalie and Shotzi Blackheart with her fat ass, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, and a mystery opponent.
I thought they just had that last night where what's the face? Where Sonya Deville and her partner. Sonya Deville and her partner, they're not gonna win. But they might pull it off because they've been getting shitted on for the past couple months. I want to see Liv Morgan and who's Liv Morgan's partner?
Raquel Gonzalez with her fine
Raquel
ass.
Gonzalez, that's a tall glass of rice water. And I don't know about y'all, but y'all know how much I love me some rice water.
You need to leave.
Cut the sound, cut the shit. Look. Let me tell y'all about Raquel. What's her name?
Raquel Gonzalez. Her name is Rodriguez, but her real name is Raquel Gonzalez.
Raquel Rodriguez, the big buff one. Let me tell y'all something about her. Can I ask you brothers a question really quick? That's not related to wrestling, but I'm gonna tie it all in. Is that fair? Can I do that real quick? Are y'all cool with that? Sure. It is safe to say that one of the top 3 cereals in the world is Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Is that safe to say?
That's safe to say, yes.
Old man Logan, would you agree?
I would agree,
fellas. When you eat all of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal out of the milk, and you look at that beautiful bowl of milk that's swirling with cinnamon and sugar all across that beautiful big bowl of milk. When you drink that milk, drinking that milk is better than eating the cereal. Would you agree?
I agree.
Can I get an amen? Can I get an amen?
That
is Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. That is her. She is that Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk. Yes, she is. Liv Morgan is the milk that you pour on top of the cereal when it goes in all white. When it's white milk. Raquel Gonzalez is after you have enjoyed your breakfast and you get a beverage after the breakfast.
Yeah, I gotta agree with that. I don't even know how that makes sense to me, but that makes sense to me.
It does. It makes sense.
It
Makes sense.
If you're a cereal connoisseur, I'm sure this makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I have, like, I'm a snack connoisseur or whatever. Shout out to KG, by the way. But like, yeah, that made perfect sense to me.
It does. It does. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't really have a dog in that race, but based off of that comparison and breakdown, yeah, I'm gonna go with Liv and Raquel.
Think about it. There is no other milk after you eat cereal that is better than Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
Cocoa Better.
It's not. Cookie Crisp is good milk after, but it's not Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
It ain't top of
milk.
Cinnamon Toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right. I thought I had to. But I know.
It's
It
something
even
about
has that effect on almond milk too.
Yeah.
No. Let me tell you something. God did not make almonds for us to get milk from it. He gave us the cow or the goat. In giving us the cow or the goat, he said that milk from that teat is what you should drink. That's in the Bible somewhere, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But when you look at certain women, like Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez, Bianca Belair, Tessa Blanchard, Asuka, Rihanna, Beyonce, when you H.E.R.A. When you look at women of this caliber, that shows you Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk.
I don't know how. I don't know if I just missed you a lot, but I'm actually on the exact same page with you. Everything you said made sense. Everything you just said made sense.
I'm just saying.
Hey man, if George Washington Carver did all that with the peanut, God knew the milk was in the almonds too.
God knew what he was doing. When you watch Pulp Fiction and you hear the prolific words of Samuel L. Jackson say, God came down from heaven and stopped these motherfuckers.
Wait, hold on. Turn the music on. What's his name?
Samuel L. Jackson.
One more time.
Samuel L. Jackson.
You got it. Go ahead.
Samuel L. Jackson, Jesus the Christ, Martin Luther the King. Need I go on? Like,
are you adding a the in there?
No, that's their legal name. Stop, bro. Don't do that.
Okay.
Bro.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry.
Don't do that.
No, I'm sorry. You just got back.
I ain't been here in months. When Samuel L. Jackson said God came down from heaven and stopped these motherfucking bullets. In that part of Pulp Fiction, when you look at Cinnamon Toast Crunch milk, you think of Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Raquel Gonzalez, Asuka. You look at all these beautiful women's. You look at them because they in the milk. Not almond milk, the milk. Whole 2% skim, it don't matter. It's in the milk.
I don't know if I'm having a heart attack or something wrong, but I really agree. This makes sense to me. This makes perfect sense to me. I don't even know how this makes sense, but it makes sense to me what he's saying. Am I wrong here? Am I flipping? I don't know.
I think y'all on the same algorithm.
Okay, let's move on. I gotta move on. I'm sorry. So no chill. Raquel Gonzalez, Liv Morgan, right?
Yes.
Old Man Logan?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right. Let's move on. This is what I think is a sleeper match. Intercontinental Championship match with Sheamus, Drew McIntyre, and Walter. I'm not calling him Gunther. His name is Walter. Who do y'all got? Who's winning that match?
Oh man. You giving Sheamus and Walter a chance to up the bar, no pun intended. For what they did. What was that pay-per-view?
I like what you
Castle?
Yeah.
The Castle. I can't think of the name of that.
Castle.
Yeah. They had a great match there. Nobody was anticipating that match, I think, initially, and by the time that match was over, yeah, that was definitely a highlight of that pay-per-view. We adding Drew McIntyre to the mix. Didn't really have nothing you could have really done with him right now, to be honest, outside of this. Maybe if he was on Raw, he would have been part of the U.S. title match. I don't know. I think this is a good use for the three of them guys outside of that. So it has the potential, and then you got Walter, of course, that's going to be chopping the life out of them guys in Hollywood. So it has the potential to be a showstopper. It got the potential to be a scene stiller.
Obviously.
You know, only thing I think would have made that better is if Ciampa was in it. But yeah, as far as a winner, I think Drew walks out with the IC belt.
I'm with that. What you think of it? No, sorry. What you think, No Chill? Who you got?
Come back to me. Come back to me.
All right. Here's what I'm going to say, and I'm going to get out of the way right now. There's no way that Walter's not walking out without that championship. There's no way. He's too hot. You're not going to give it. Drew don't need it. Drew's already won it. Sheamus don't need it. He's already. I think he won it.
Sheamus has been IC champ before, I believe.
Yeah. He don't need it. They're on the twilights of what they've done for WWE. Like Drew probably got one more championship run on him, and he's done. We got to do
Drew or Sheamus?
Huh?
You said Drew has one more or Sheamus?
Yeah, Drew has one more. He got one more. Yeah. Because we've seen him as the face of WWE for a while, where he was like, you know, the good guy. We were fans of it, but he's got to do the Scott of Psychopath run. That would be culminating. That would be it. Because at this point, you got to make Drew interesting again, and you've hokied him up by letting him tell stories with the sword. And
Did you just give a Donald Trump slogan, "Make Drew interesting again"? Did you just really do that on the hot take?
I think I did. I did do that. I did that. Yeah, I did that. That was my fault. So my thing is that Walter is the cooler champion. He's got a great faction going right now, and he's hot, bro. Like he's paused. He's like people are like fans of him. Like he's got a lot of heat behind him. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like he's got.
Wait a minute. Wait. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said. Wait.
Okay. All right. What I'm saying is, he's on fire. Okay, he's on fire. I don't think I can make that game. Pause. He's on fire right now. Okay. So I'm gonna go with Gunther. Walter. No Chill. What you got?
This match is going to be a fan match. It's going to be a hell of a match. It has all of the makings to be match of the night, or at least top 3 matches of the night. To be honest, at this point, I really don't care, because they haven't done anything with Sheamus that has been eye-opening. After they took the belt off Drew, they've kind of shelved him. Gunther, Walter, whatever you want to call him, his character is extremely boring. His faction is hot. Like, they can put in the work, but they're not anything that stands out. That's just like, oh my God, yo, they're whatever. It's just like, It'll be a great match. It doesn't really matter who wins. The fans will win because it'll be a good match. But yeah.
Okay.
Unfortunately, and I'm sorry, and unfortunately, and I know I haven't been on the show in a while, so I definitely don't mean to step out of show order. There's a lot of things WWE is doing right now that's just like, it'll be entertaining to watch, but it's not something that I would watch WrestleMania for, had it not been for whatever.
I want you to hold on to that, because I feel like we can have a quick discussion about that after we get through all these predictions. I like that particular topic.
Well, since you want me to hold on to it, I think I need to go get Bay.
Okay. All right. Let's move on. Next match. Sit your butt down. Next match. Edge versus Finn Balor, which I am 75% sure the Demon will show up. 75% sure the Demon will show up.
The Demon is gonna show up. They're talking about getting Gangrel. Again, another match that's.
But that'll be like that's for us. It's a fan favorite.
Look, bro. Let me say something. And I'm sorry. I don't mean to be whatever. Y'all gotta forgive me. This has been the most lackluster, least promoted, underwhelming WrestleMania I have ever seen in my life. So let me break something down for y'all. If y'all remember a couple years ago, the Hall of Fame actually meant something. It was a build-up to it. It was the class of. It was boom, and this person, and this person. And then they just, oh yeah, Stacy Keibler going to be in the Hall of Fame, yeah, in a couple days. So tune the hell in. Stop. This WrestleMania lineup is lackluster as shit. How many times have we seen Edge, Finn Balor, Edge, Judgment Day? How many times have we seen it? It's overkill. It's overkill. Okay, he'll bring the Demon back. Ooh. Oh, his moveset is the same, people. And Finn Balor, unfortunately, is not doing numbers like how he was doing a couple years ago. Finn Balor is very much watered down and, need I say, boring now. Because the Judgment Day is not about Finn Balor. The Judgment Day is about Dominic and Rhea.
Rhea, yes, not Dominic.
Bro, again, look at how they just introduced the match for Rey and Dominic. It's very much about Dominic and Rhea because they coincide with one another. They level each other out. And I'm going to say my piece. I'm going to just be honest with you. This WrestleMania 9 times out of 10 is going to be one of the most boring WrestleManias ever. For them to do it in Hollywood, for them to do it after how they've set up with the Bloodline imitating Goodfellas, Eddie Guerrero and Booker T doing Pulp Fiction, John Cena and JBL doing A Few Good Men. When you look at Triple H doing Braveheart, when you look at how they're setting it up, it's an insult. It's an insult. They could have had this in Tulsa. They could have had WrestleMania in Akron, Ohio.
Let me retort you politely, sir, because you just got back. First off, let's get one thing clear. Had not it been for the Edge, Rey Mysterio versus Damian Priest, Finn Balor match, Dom wouldn't be what he is if he didn't turn his back on his father. But Edge had to be the catalyst for that to happen. Same thing with Rhea. Listen, Rhea was a champion at one point and struggling in the tag team joint for a little bit. And that's just the truth. Then she got with she got with freaking Finn, Damian, and now Dom out of the mix. And now I Sent for Mommy all of a sudden came out about, or whatever. And that doesn't happen if you don't add Dom into that faction with Finn Balor. That match with Edge and Finn Balor is so fire. They've each cut one separate promo cinematically. And that was one of the most watched things on WWE. Those two promos. You can go look at it right now. Both over 1 million views. Both of them.
You know why? Because it ain't shit else to watch on there.
That is false. How would you're not? Are you saying this with this? Do you really mean this? Like, do you really?
Definitely, yeah.
There's no way. Bro, this is a fire card. This card is fire.
No, it's not.
Bill is such an indie guy, man. Like,
No. It's not a matter of me being an indie guy.
you
I'm
are
sorry.
though. Like, you literally last season, right? And I say this because last season I literally think all of maybe 2 pay-per-views WWE did you enjoyed. And you said some pretty fire cards were trash.
Yeah, that's right. You did. Oh, matter of fact, no. Here's how we'll do it. Here's how we'll do it. Phil, how was AEW Revolution?
Which one?
The one that just passed with MJF.
Latest.
It was okay. It was okay.
That we can agree on. Okay, never mind.
It was okay. Let me say this. I get where you guys would think that I'm an indie guy. I get where the brothers would think that I am more AEW than WWE, or shameless plug, All Heel Wrestling / Northland Pro. I get that.
You're totally that above all.
I get
Shot.
Here's the thing. When you look at shows like AEW where Kenny Omega fought my man, the Viking Cat.
Vikingo.
That is a match that is WrestleMania caliber. You can fight me all day. That was a match that is at least bare minimum pay-per-view caliber. And you mean to tell me your whole argument about the Judgment Day has been about Rhea and Dom? You said very little about Finn because, it's the most it's over me. Because it ain't shit else to watch with them, bro. It's not entertaining. It's not. Hell, I want to see Omos goofy ass trample over Brock or Brock trample over Omos more than I want to see that.
That's actually the
How
next
the
match.
hell do you take someone like Finn Balor, the Demon King, and make him second backseat bitch to Dominic Mysterio?
He's not in the back seat. Listen, when you're driving sometimes.
Hold on. I got a call coming in. Hold on. Big sis. Sis, you hear me calling? You hear me saying hello, sis?
You just put me on hold for a call. We are live right now. We are literally live.
Okay, sis, I'm in the middle of a show and I'm gonna call you back.
We are live.
Bye.
Did you answer the phone on live? I'm doctoring you. I'm doctoring you a nickel. I'm doctoring you a nickel.
Stop it, bro.
I'm doctoring you. First off, when you're driving and when you're the driver of a car or whatever, sometimes you gotta keep your eyes on the fucking road. And that's all Finn's doing. The long-term benefits of all this is he will have an elevated. It starts with Rhea. Rhea wins the championship.
Yeah, open mouth, insert foot. Go ahead. Yeah.
No, Rhea wins the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Dom and Punishment Martinez are next. And then it's Finn.
Damian Priest.
No, Punishment Martinez. And then Finn is next. The issue at hand is someone has to be the catalyst.
And where's Finn gonna go?
Huh?
Where's Finn gonna go?
Straight to the title picture. Because at this point, you have to think about it like this.
Absolutely not.
Yes, you have to think about it like this. You have to think about it like this. Depending on this night at WrestleMania is so important because depending on how things go, it can go one of two ways. You can either stick with what's white hot in wrestling right now, or you can change the whole trajectory of how the wrestling field is played out. Because
Agreed. Agreed. And you know whose name is not in either one of those categories? Finn Balor.
Yes. Because you know what's gonna happen.
Nothing is going to happen.
If the American Nightmare needs to have a dance partner, who's going to want to be one of the first people he wants? Finn Balor.
Sammy.
Why would he face Sammy? They're both faces. You need a face and a heel for one point. The face thing is not. That's the respect title thing.
So you mean to tell me Finn Balor is hotter than Sammy right now?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
You mean to tell me Finn Balor is hotter than Apollo Crews right now?
That's not what I'm saying. What?
Finn Balor ain't moving shit right now.
Finn
Balor's name isn't even in the top 20 discussion. He's not, bro. Not right now. Not right now. That's why they're going to use this whole Demon King persona, but guess what? That ship has sailed. You can make whatever. I'm telling you, bro.
Bro, it is, but it goes in paces. Like Triple H wasn't always at the top. Neither was Shawn.
He was always in the top 5.
Bro, Finn is in the top 5 in WWE right now?
Absolutely not.
Give me 5. Give me 5 better than Finn right now. Give me 5.
Cody, Sammy, Kevin, Roman, and pick anyone else. Hell, Seth, Jake, Usos, Solo.
No. Stop letting. Oh my God. No. No.
I'm
talking about match for match. Match.
No, you said who is hotter. You said who is hotter than Finn. Damn near everyone. Hell, Dominic is hotter than Finn right now. There's more buzz going on about the Dominic and Ray match than the Finn Edge match. Nobody really cares.
What happened without Finn?
And that I'll give you that as far as the Ray Dominic match probably having a little more anticipation. Not a little more. It has a lot more anticipation. But with some of the recent rumors that are taking shape right now, TK has given Christian clearance to appear with Gangrel and Edge at WrestleMania. So we're going to get to see the Brood one last time. We get to see Demon Finn Balor. And I'm going to say this, and this is all I'm going to say on it. If Finn fucked this match up, then yeah, everything you said applies, because this is his moment to show and to shine and say, hey, you know what? The way y'all giving Cody that shot, yeah, I need that shot too. Even though they did that, they gave him the Universal title thing, but he got injured against Joe Boy Seth. But this is his chance to shine and show and prove. And the Demon King having an appearance at WrestleMania, more than deservingly so.
Yeah.
It's just the fact that it's WrestleMania that they're going to bring out the Demon King. Look at what you just said. Fans ain't tuning in to see the Demon King. I'm tuning in to see the Brood back together for one last time. I'm tuning in to see Christian back in WWE, even if it is just for 24 hours. Don't nobody give a shit about Finn right now, because Finn ain't doing anything.
But think about that, though. The trajectory of where that very match can lay complete change and evolution in the wrestling landscape. TK, well, AEW and WWE obviously have somewhat of a working relationship. Tony Khan has let Bryan Danielson appear on promos. He's let Chris Jericho appear on promos. Big Show's appeared. I think Mark Henry's probably the only one that hasn't yet. We could very well maybe be seeing that Forbidden Door opening just a smidge. And let's be honest here. You don't want to see Finn and Kenny Omega again?
No.
You don't?
What? Okay, all right. No, we're moving on.
Next match, Joe.
The next match. Brock Lesnar versus Almost.
Now, the way you just took a boo-boo on Finn and Edge, this is where you do it right here.
Yeah, we know this match is shit, but this match is going to be more entertaining than Edge and Finn Balor.
Listen, I missed you, and I'm saying this with the utmost respect in my heart. I missed the fuck out of you, Big Bro. I missed the shit out of you. I missed you. Well, fuck you right now, bro. What the fuck is going on with you, bro? What the fuck is going on with you, bro?
Bro, how dare you sit and say fuck me as you stroke your beard? Yay! Don't do that shit, bro. No.
First off, Brock Lesnar versus Almost. Who you got?
Yeah, we started with you, Phil.
Yeah.
Hell, I got almost.
I
I got almost.
It don't sound
Omos.
crazy though.
Omos.
Omos. I'm sorry.
Nigeria.
Omos. Excuse me, my bad. I'm sorry. Omos. Sorry.
As crazy as that sound, it doesn't sound crazy. Saying Omos will beat Brock Lesnar, especially if the rumors that are swirling about that of him finishing up are true as well. So and put over Omos. Even with that type of rub, though, I don't know if Omos will be more. I think he can probably be more than Great Khali. I just don't necessarily see him being pushed in that type of fashion by a Triple H.
I don't even. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I do think we'll see an F5. I do think we'll see a 1, 2, 3. And I do think Brock will put his cowboy hat on and go shooting and hunting again.
I wouldn't be surprised if Lesnar won this match. I'm gonna say Lesnar. Next we have.
Oh wait, I have one hot take to add to that. Though. My main man Bobby Lashley, since the Fiend, the Bray Wyatt 6, is injured, broken finger. He doesn't have a match at Mania right now, correct?
Right.
And this could be how we see the resurgence of the Hurt Business, and he helps Omos defeat one Brock Lesnar.
We don't need that though.
But we need an appearance from Bobby at WrestleMania. He's had a great year, year and a half.
We'll be fighting LA Knight.
He'll probably be doing it at the Under the Giant Battle Royal.
That's all I wanted to add.
I'm telling you, if Bobby is at Mania, he'll be fighting LA Knight. Unfortunately, it's a lot of shit that we don't need right now.
Yeah,
it's
I
a
agree
lot
with
of shit that you can see Vince's hand in. You see, the tides have turned back to what it was, as opposed to when Triple H was running the show.
Yeah, there's some shit that. If you're telling me that Brock Lesnar couldn't find anybody else to go against besides Omos,
they could have kept Brock and Bobby. They could have kept that going.
That could have still been an option. Like that.
They could have had a number of different things going. And you telling me the best bet was Brock and Omos?
You don't like that shit.
They could have kept Omos and Braun for Mania too, but if they just had to do that kind of moment.
Yeah, they just you could have kept them at the end of the Under the Giant showcase.
Yeah.
Called it and let them have like 5-10 minutes just to go at it. Trish Stratus, Lita, Becky Lynch versus Damage Control. Who you guys got?
The OGs. Lita, Trish, Becky.
While I want to go with them, it's WrestleMania. The good guy normally prevails. Damage Control is in serious need of a valid, legit win that for the books.
That sets them apart from anyone else.
Yeah, at this point, Damage Control had so much potential when they came back at SummerSlam and everybody was happy and oh man, EO and Dakota, and it's been dismal.
I'm sorry, what was that word you just used?
Dismal.
Wow. That describes this entire WrestleMania card with the exception of a few matches.
But they just, and I know everybody has to wait their turn, but Bayley was on fire before that injury. She was on fire.
Don't do this. Don't do that. Let's move on.
But yeah, You make your pick, bro. My bad. That's something another time. But yeah, I'm going with Damage Control.
Damage Control for the win. What you got, Phil?
The OGs.
The OGs.
I'm going with the OGs.
My bad, you that. Okay. All right, next. Bianca Belair versus Asuka. Who you got?
Bianca.
I hate to go against Bae, but she went against me when she married Montez. So I'm gonna go with Asuka.
I'll be honest with you, bro. Bianca Belair has never lost at WrestleMania.
I know, but I'm ready to see a heel Bianca.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen this year.
It gotta happen, bro. It had.
Not gonna happen this
She had. She's one of those talents, bro, that she has the appeal as a heel or a face. She reminds me so much of Scott Hall. She's just Scott Hall, obviously a female, but
I can see that.
Just Scott Hall that got the main title. You know what I'm saying? She has that type of appeal. She's super athletic. She's great in that ring. She's carried that title, and she's verified, solidified as a champion, as a babyface. I want to see her in her heel bag, the way she was in NXT. And she don't have to necessarily go back right into the title picture, but I do want to see that eventually, just for her to be able to show it again. Like, yo, I can do both. We've seen her as a face for so long. Like, I think it's time to see her in another light.
I think you have to keep her face because you don't really have legitimate heels. Not to sound like my homeboy KG, but you don't have legitimate heels there except for like Bailey. A couple other people, Ronda, you really don't have it like that. So you got to keep her face, and she's undefeated at WrestleMania, and that's Triple H's golden goose for the women's division.
Let me point something out to y'all. When Asuka gave up the leverage with them letting her break her undefeated streak for however long, she gave up all rights for any type of whatever. It's gonna be Bianca.
Yeah.
And I like Asuka. Don't get me wrong. I like Asuka.
I love Asuka.
After Asuka, what is Bianca gonna do?
And therein is why I'm picking Asuka.
The way she would turn heel, would have to be something epic. Like, it would have to be like something where it had to be like when CM Punk was a face and then he turned heel all of a sudden. Like, it has to be a heel turn like that.
Let's not mention he who shall not be named.
Oh, I'm sorry. We won't mention that name.
He's like the other dude from Chicago who was a rapper who he shall not be named.
We don't name that. We don't name him or the singer. We got.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Undisputed WWE Tag Team Championships: Kevin Owens and Sammy Guevara versus the Usos. Who you got?
KO and Sammy. This card is so predictable, bro. This card is so damn predictable. Even if it doesn't go in the way we think it'll go WrestleMania night, it'll happen the night after Mania.
Bro, every match that we've guessed, we've either been right about or wrong about.
It's only two choices, right or wrong.
No, I mean like the ones with multiple people, we've been wrong about. Like with that, we haven't agreed with Bleacher Report for the most part. But the two on twos or whatever, we've been wrong about. I'm sorry, the one on ones we've been wrong about. So
Sammy and Kevin is gonna win because they were putting too much behind Sammy and too much behind KO.
Are we unanimous on that? Unanimous on that?
I think we unanimous on that, but I have the bloodline thing is
done.
No, I wasn't gonna say done. It's just I do think it'll, depending on how WrestleMania goes, either way, I do think its current incarnation is going to be done. And the reason I say
you're pulling out the college words tonight. Incarnation, dismal, damn, baby. You've been watching Expeditiously by T.I. lately. I see.
I got to bring the color. Y'all bring the color commentary, so I had to bring it back around. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I do think we're unanimous, but there's a part of me that just want to say, nah, I think the Usos gonna retain. But much like we just said about Bianca, it's like if they retain, then who?
Right.
And there's so much momentum and so many other new line matchups and possibilities with a KO and Sammy than you got with the Usos in that place. So, yep, I'm gonna go with KO and Sammy too.
People are tired. The Usos have been champs for how long?
Close to
600 plus days.
Yeah.
Close to 7, yeah.
It's the same with Roman, and I know we're getting to that next. People are tired of it. Who else is it that he can beat? He's beaten everyone. Can KO and Sammy be on page enough to beat the Usos? Okay, they beat the Usos. But can they be on page enough to beat Braun and Ricochet?
Right.
Can they be on page enough to beat what's my man's name? Otis and Lil Buddy.
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy. And when you think about it, their tag team division really ain't shit anyway. WWE's tag team division isn't anything to be impressed with right now. It's not.
They haven't utilized it. The only real. You're right. The only real tag team they got: Street Profits, Viking Raiders, Usos. You can make an argument for Alpha Academy, but they just split a tag team up to make 2 former tag team versus a tag team.
Mm-hmm.
You can make
right now, if you take the Usos out the picture, and Sammy and Kevin Owens, who are not a tag team, who's the next hottest tag team? Street Profits.
Right. And it's a big known fact. Everywhere they've gone, they've won tag team belts together.
And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna break them up soon anyway.
Yeah. Because KO it's going to be KO. What'll probably happen is Sammy be the one to turn this time. Never being KO.
No. They're gonna break up Street Profits.
They have to. Yeah, me and Logan just said that. They have to.
So it's unfortunate, but it's so obvious, man. Like that's why I sit and say, and y'all are actually proving my point. That's why I sit and say this card, as old man Logan said, is dismal at best. It's too predictable. Even if it does not go in the way that we think it should go, I'm gonna be like Terrence Howard and get rich or die trying. Even though I'm wrong, I'm right because I could have been wrong. But in my wrongness, I was right.
Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley.
Rhea next.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go Rhea.
I go Rhea because I don't even know how
next.
Seth Rollins versus Logan Paul.
Seth next.
Logan Paul, baby.
Oh my God! Hey, you got to stop this, bro. There is no way that man wins at WrestleMania. There is no way Logan Paul wins at WrestleMania. There is no way.
Let me say this.
This is where I put the wager on the table. I let you go ahead, finish first.
Let me say this. I have a newfound respect for Logan Paul. I genuinely do. Seeing him in each match that he's been in, he has gotten progressively better.
True.
I love that. I respect that. I give that man his just desserts.
True.
Whether it's Seth, whether it's Logan, that is going to be a match where we as fans win.
True.
I genuinely think it's one of those matches where it don't really matter who wins, we win. Because we know they're going to put on a hell of a show.
Mm-hmm.
That we know for a fact. But going back to Logan, mad respect just for the simple fact, like he's taking this wrestling shit serious.
Seriously.
He's just taking it serious. He's up there to me with like a Bad Bunny and 1 or 2 other people.
Mm-hmm.
It's not many that really respect the craft of professional wrestling.
Absolutely.
And I'm gonna go Seth. I will not be disappointed if it is Logan. but either way, we all win.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you. It'll be Seth. And again, the one-on-one fellas, the one-on-one fellas, we've been.
And let's be honest, the Miz is gonna come out and do something to mess it up.
Yeah, what you say about that? Oh man, Logan, what's your wager?
If not the Miz, then I got his brother. I got Jake coming through.
Fuck Jake.
And like I said, man, last episode, bro, I was not a fan of Logan Paul nor his brother. He's earned my respect all the way back from SummerSlam. Nobody, and I mean absolutely nobody, was excited, clamoring, or looking forward to the debut of Logan Paul in WWE. I know, much like myself, I'm sure everybody else was scratching their head like, oh, okay. Like, I get that he's a huge social media sensation, but this is wrestling. Like, we don't play that over here. Like, we want people to come, like Phil said, respect the craft and put in the work. But the guy's done just that, man. He's put in the work. He's put in the time. Like, Miz is one thing, right? But nobody expected Logan Paul to hold his own and have a great match with Roman Reigns. And Roman didn't carry Logan Paul. Now, Roman dictated that match, but he did not carry him. It's the difference. And I do think this thing with Seth can be an actual feud. I don't think this is going to be a one-off. And hence is why I'm picking Logan Paul. It's going to be some chicanery. He's not going to definitively be the premier talent like Seth Rollins on his own. I'm not saying that at all, but I do think Logan Paul will walk out of WrestleMania the winner of that match.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that there'll be some chicanery, but there's no way Seth Rollins is. Seth Rollins literally is on his own. I don't know how he's still as relevant as he is with being a total ass and being silly as fuck, but he is, and he's turned from a heel to an anti-hero to damn near face the way he's getting cheered. There's no way he lose. There's no way.
No, that's the exact reason why he can take a L, bro. Just think about what you just said.
Not at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I'm with you.
They owe him to.
He said, Seth, across the board, right? He's been a heel, right?
Right.
He's been acting the same way across the board, right? Nothing has changed. He just don't diss the crowd no more. But the way he act, the whole antics, the all that, they were even singing when he was supposed to be a heel with the music. He's over. He can take a loss, bro. Especially if it's gonna be a feud.
But he ain't gonna take that loss to Logan Paul, and he sure as hell ain't gonna take it to WrestleMania.
Here is where the wager is made. I needed a WrestleMania wager, so here we go. I bet y'all a bottle of your choice. I normally would say proper 12, but a bottle of your choice.
I would
that
like.
Paul walks out the winner versus Seth Rollins.
I would like my Stella Rose peach whiskey delivered to me when Seth Rollins wins this match. When he wins this match,
you're literally getting ready to say the right winner, but it's
cool. No. Logan, listen. Seth lost to Randy Orton WrestleMania. Okay. Since then, he hasn't lost at WrestleMania. He's not losing. He's not losing. Because now it's about his legacy. He don't need to be WWE champion anymore if he doesn't want to be. Because he's already won enough. He already had the heist of the century with cashing in at WrestleMania. Mm-hmm. He already had a match with Brock Lesnar where he won that one too. He already beat Triple H at WrestleMania. He already won the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania. He cannot have that large of a resume and then lose to Logan Paul. It'll smudge it up forever.
I don't think so. But
it'll fuck it up forever. It'll ruin it forever. Next match.
Wait.
Do you take the wager?
Gentlemen bet. I'm gonna bet you, but gentlemen bet.
Nice.
Just bragging rights. Just bragging rights.
Nice.
I take it.
Nice. Very nice. Big fan of that. Big fan. I want my drink. I want my drink.
I don't need no more drink. I'm trying to slow down. We all know why. I don't need no more drink. So, and that's fine. But yeah.
All right, Joe. What else you got, man?
John Cena versus Austin Theory.
John.
Big match, John.
No, Austin Theory retains. Get out of here. Stop that. He's not going to walk around with a championship and wrestle again. He's a movie star. What's wrong with you? We're moving on. I'm not even going to do this shit with you guys. Y'all make me angry.
John Cena don't have no movies popping right now, bro.
Yet.
Nothing in production, bro.
Look, man. Look.
John Cena gonna win it, do like a couple open challenges, and he ain't giving on to the next hot, new, whoever.
Let's move on. Because that I'm not even getting this whole John Cena Austin Theory.
Okay.
Roman Reigns.
Cody.
The American Nightmare, Cody.
All right, we've been talking about this one for a minute. We actually said our pick last week. Joe, are you on the fence or are you still firm in Roman Reigns retaining?
Okay, here we go.
I'm willing to make a wager on this one.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. Roman Reigns retains. Roman Reigns retains. Because I still believe in him. Because look, I love like the way that they've been like using Cody. Like it looks very like just wait till Puerto Rico, you can win that backlash type shit. Like that's how it looks. It's how it looks to me. Like it looks like it's very like there'll be a bunch of shit that'll happen to you. You lose champion, you lose your chance, whatever. But then there'll be some stuff that semantics will allow you to get your rematch at Backlash and you win it in Puerto Rico. That's probably what I think is going to happen. Now, that being said, am I willing to bet you my bottle on this? Yes. Yeah. I'm going to bet my bottle on it. I'm going to bet my bottle on it that Roman Reigns retains.
So let's be clear. You already owe me 2 bottles.
Jesus.
Oh, man.
So you willing to make that 3?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, go for it.
I'm almost in a position to say double or nothing.
No, I'm not doing that shit. No. Well, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna fucking cheat. Don't tell me I don't give a fuck this shit.
I said willing to say.
I'm out here. Living my life. Okay.
But see, if I gamble big. I wouldn't take this bet for anything less than quadruple or nothing.
4? Wait, can I got like section? Can we do it like by season? Like you want them all at once, 4 bottles?
No, quadruple.
4 bottles, right? 4.
You already owe me 2.
Well, yeah, I'll give you the 2.
No, you owe me 2. I won the 2.
So you want 8 bottles of Crown Apple?
Mix and match.
Oh.
I'm not taking this bet for anything less than.
Now, see, I don't owe you no bottles, though, so.
No, you don't.
I'm the only one that owes
He
him.
do.
I'm the only one that owes him. Because of that, the debate.
Yeah. It's all out.
And it was something else. I got to go through. But you know you owe me 2. You know that. I'm not taking this bet for nothing less than 8 bottles.
It's 8 to you. So what if I bet you, then what? Damn, you would be straight for the rest of the year.
I'd be straight for the next month and a half. I drink. I gets the fuck in.
Oh, nigga, you silly. Okay, all right. Okay, you know what? Okay, here we go. Now look, all I want is 2 bottles.
It's quadruple or nothing.
No, I'm talking about for me.
Either you
You
owe
get
me 8
I'll owe you 8.
or you'll owe me nothing.
I'll owe you 8.
If I win, you owe me 8 bottles. If you win, your debt is paid. 0.
No, I want my bottle. I want a bottle.
Quadruple or nothing. Quadruple or nothing, bro.
This is stupid. I want a bottle. I can't get a bottle?
Quadruple or nothing.
I can get a bottle though?
Quadruple or nothing.
So you got to get 4 bottles.
4 times 2. What's 4
8.
times 2, bro?
That's 8.
Either 8 bottles or nothing.
And if I win, you give me nothing. I just get bragging rights then.
If you beat me, that means you don't owe me anything.
But
Ever.
you gotta give me a bottle.
Ever.
You gotta give ever. Wait, you said ever? But are you sure? Wait,
That
wait.
means your previous 2 bottles is wiped clean.
But wait, are you giving me a bottle? Yes or no?
No.
Fuck.
Quadruple or nothing. Bro, I'm already up. I'm already up 2.
All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Roman Reigns will retain at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns loses. I owe one No Chill with Phil, aka Phil Myers Sr. 8 bottles of Crown Royal.
And I get to pick and choose the bottles.
He gets to pick and choose the bottles. So now it's out there in the internet and internets.
That didn't work. That you gotta make a clip of that. You gotta make a clip of that for TikTok. Now let me ask this before we
Wait, hold up, bro. I'm trying to tell you, brother. I'm being extra generous. You really want to do this?
Do you have that much faith in your tribal chief?
I have that much faith in my tribal chief
Okay.
that 8 bottles of Crown Royal are on the line. I don't even need bottles. Now listen, now look, if I win, yes, my debt is paid off. But also, you have to call me the artist formerly known as Joe Freeland. Every time you breathe, you have to say that.
Raising the stakes a bit here. What you gonna do, Phil?
Your debt will be paid off, so you won't owe me nothing. And every time I refer to you, I have to refer to you as the artist formerly known as Joe Freeland.
Yes.
Okay.
Shake his hand.
Hold on. If I win quadruple or nothing, you owe me 8 bottles,
Yes.
8 of my choosing,
Okay.
and you will forever call me El Jamon Grande. I'm trying to tell you. Do you really want to do this bet?
I'm on grinding.
Logan, you see?
Isn't that the big ham? Ain't that what that is?
He said the big hand.
Oh!
It's official. Adam Pierce voice. It is official.
Roman, come on. Come on, Roman. All right.
All right. So this one I want to ask y'all before we close it out. So if you're Cody Rhodes, does it matter where you win the title? Do you have to finish the story, as he puts it?
No.
Does it have to be on the grandest stage of them all? Or as long as we're finishing the story with the storybook ending, is that all that matters?
For the fans, it needs to be at WrestleMania. For Cody, I'm sorry. Let me reverse that. For Cody, I think it should be on the grandest stage of them all. I don't want to continue to talk about Dusty Rhodes because I think they've overdone that.
Mhm.
I think they've kind of we all know who the hell Dusty Rhodes is. Dusty Rhodes is one of the greatest professional wrestlers that has ever walked the face of this earth, one of the greatest promo dudes, one of the greatest trainers. Dusty Rhodes' name will forever ring bells. We know this. For the fans, just as long as Cody wins the big one. For Cody, I think it is a storybook bookend finish for him to celebrate and acknowledge his father like that on the grandest stage of them all. Now, let's be real. Cody could win it at WrestleMania and then lose it at the Raw after Mania. We've seen crazier things happen.
Yeah.
But the fact that he can have won it on the biggest, grandest stage, yeah. Joe?
Okay.
This is my thing. You are Cody Rhodes. Your father has never main evented WrestleMania. Your brother has never main evented WrestleMania. There is no one in your family that has main evented WrestleMania, ever. Is that an achievement? Yes. Do you need to win the title there to end that chapter of your life of being the only one to main event WrestleMania? No, you just need to win the title. This is my thing with this. I still do not think Cody Rhodes is a good enough face to really carry that title, to carry both those titles. I don't believe in it. Look, okay, if we're having this discussion, when he wrestled solo, for example, Cody looked good. Good shape, good match, whatever. He carried that match because Solo's still green, obviously still young. And it was a good match. And he still put Solo over. So he's going to do what's best for business. No pun intended. There has to be a discussion with these guys about their bottom line because they don't want to go back into what they had to go through where Tony Khan's cousin was firing people left and right just to get back in the green. Roman sells tickets. The Goodfellas promo that he did, really views. Big deal. People loved it. The fact that the bloodline still exists or whatever, it keeps the Usos relevant. It keeps people relevant and wanting to see these guys. And they pay good money to do it. Every time he's on Raw or SmackDown, people stay tuned. Those numbers go up. Now, Old Man Logan has said it. I think the other KG said it. They want to separate those titles. How do you do that? Easy. Roman wins at WrestleMania. You go to Backlash. Cody makes some type of dumbass agreement or whatever. Says, okay, fine. I just want the WWE World Heavyweight title. That one was the one my father didn't win. I want that one. Go to Backlash. Some shit happens. Bunch of shit goes down. Fireworks and brimstone and all type of shit. Then boom, Cody wins. Guess what? SmackDown has a champion. Raw has a champion. Now both networks get what they want. Now, wherever the throne's Roman on that end, Roman can go off the sunset, do his movies, do his other shit, do his kids and everything else. Cody can now create whole narratives of being the heavyweight champion of the world, something his father never did, his brother never did, no one ever did. Boom. Problem solved. Now, WrestleMania, it's going to be a crapshoot. It really is. It's going to be whoever the crowd is going crazy for, to be honest with you. If they're not going nuts over a 2 count with Cody, Roman retains. That's the best I can tell you.
You do realize the problem with your theory, which is a very good theory. Very well thought out. You do realize the problem with that, right?
What?
Roman has been champ for how long?
Close to 1,000 days.
People are tired.
That would make sense if the number said that.
Retire. Now, and they might, and here's the other thing. They're going to try to emulate what AEW have been doing. They're going to want to champ on both shows. They're not going to break up those belts. If anything, they're going to combine them and make it one big belt, and he's going to defend against both.
If I'm,
They want a champ. They want an overall badass champ.
that's
And right now, Cody is that guy.
But you see the issue with that, right? Like with
I see it, but they don't.
but that's what I'm saying. Like with what the networks want. Listen, at this point,
I know initially they were like, yo, because Roman wasn't really popping up on Monday Night Raw. So what happened? We started seeing him more. I mean, he's still not on there every week, but he ain't on SmackDown every week neither.
right?
But he's on the week you'll see him on SmackDown, you see him on Raw now too. So me personally, I don't think they're gonna split the titles up. I do think, like I was saying earlier, we maybe see another title emerge, maybe a new X Division-esque title, or maybe even the Cruiserweight title pops up. Because if I'm being honest here, I think eventually we're going to see a unified women's champion as well.
We need that.
Yeah.
We need that.
Just haven't introduced the mid-card title for the women to go after as well. But once we have that, now I don't think you need one for both shows. You can have one mid-card women title for, both shows. But I do think that's the collision course we're on for the women. Because having two title this, two title that, it's too much.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? Roster-wise, especially for the women, it doesn't make sense to have two world heavyweight champions. You know what I mean? Because a lot of women aren't even ready to be in the main event space anyway. But a lot of them could thrive and prosper in a mid-card spot.
Right.
If you look back at old WWE, WWF shows, United States champ was on one show, Intercontinental champ was on the other. Cruiserweight champ on one show, European champ on another. WWE champ on one show, World Heavyweight champ on another.
Right.
And they always end up going back to that formula. I think what they're going to end up focusing on is one champ overall, which they've done before, and it had the potential to work, but then different things happen, layoffs, blah, blah, blah. I think they're going to go back to that. And we're going to have one overall men's champ, one overall women's champ, SmackDown tag team champ, Raw tag team champ, United States champ, Intercontinental champ. Just saying.
And then that's my thing though. Like at this point, there's got to be one of those things where you got to make a definitive decision. Now, what do I want to happen? I want Roman to retain, so I don't, look like an idiot here. But what do I know is going to happen? Some chicanery will happen in the middle of the ring. It'll probably be like Jay accidentally giving Roman a chair shot. He loses his title, blames Jey Uso, and the bloodline breaks up, and a whole bunch of bullshit happens.
Mm-hmm.
But I am still holding out hope that they're holding on to Roman. Call me delusional, call me stupid. You're absolutely right. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Hot Take Wrestling Podcast. We greatly appreciate you guys so much. We really appreciate you guys sticking around. We really appreciate you guys being with us in the midst of all these things. Right now, at this juncture, again, No Chill with Phil, the voice of All Heels Wrestling. Give us your outro, please, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, my name is Phil Meyer Sr., a.k.a. Can't Knock It, the great one, No Chill with Phil, the voice of violence for All Heel Wrestling. Please be sure to follow me on any and all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagrams, Twitter, Snapchats, all of the above, at No Chill with Phil. Follow me on OnlyFans, Dad Bod Phil. I got a couple other things in the mix, in the works. That's that. Follow me on MySpace. Yeah. Follow me on Black Planet. Black People Meet.
Wait a minute. Wait
On
a minute.
Hinge. I'm on
First of
Hinge.
all, you're not gonna speed past that.
Farmers
when you just say
Only.
what you just said. Wait a minute.
And Christian Mingle. I'm also on Christian Mingle as Come Get Psalms 69.
Okay. All right. Logan, give us your outro, please, brother.
All right, man. We the ones, and we want the smoke.
That's great. That's fantastic. I'm a big fan of that episode. Guys, WrestleMania happens on April 1st, April 2nd. Please watch WrestleMania safely. Please drink safely. Please make good choices this weekend as you embark on your wrestling journey, whatever. I am Joe Freeland, a.k.a. The Great One, a.k.a. I am the one tweeting. It has been a pleasure of you guys watching us.
Oh, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm sorry to interrupt. Go back to the what's the face? Yo, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to catch us this weekend at C2E2. We will be in the building at C2E2 this weekend. If you want to hang out with some wrestling nerds and just talk anything, everything wrestling, we will be at C2E2. So make sure y'all holler at us. We got a couple other events coming up. And Joe, really quick, I forgot something that I needed to mention that's very, very, very important.
Sure.
Ladies, please remember my couch pulls out. I don't.
Okay, that was okay. All right. And then also, guys, please make sure you follow us on all social media platforms. Instagram at Hot Take Wrestling, TikTok, Hot Take Wrestling, Twitter, Wrestling Take. Look us up on YouTube at NMG TV. Guys, we appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Remember one thing and one thing only. Fuck Tony Khan. All right, guys, you guys be good.